Okay, this is remaster number 2. Ghost Rider versus Scorpion being original Mortal Kombat timeline. What does that mean? That means this is going to be Scorpion from Mortal Kombat 1 all the way to Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which I'm pretty sure was the last title before Mortal Kombat 2009. So, anything before Mortal Kombat 2009 will be discussed in this video. Thank you and have a great day. Let's start things off with, I think we'll go with Ghost Rider. Since he's a quick and easy one to talk about. Ghost Rider, he's a human who possesses the spirit of vengeance. A demonic spirit that gives him supernatural powers and turns him into a flaming skull motorcycle riding howling demon. But there's a catch. It also gives him a craving to punish psychopaths, turning him into the Marvel anti-hero known as the Ghost Rider. The spirit of while transformed into the Ghost Rider, he possesses a sufficient enough strength to lift 25 tons, /5 tons, depending on which source you use. He has superhuman stamina, which the mystical energy that powers his abilities prevents his muscles from producing fatigue toxins, aka he can never lose stamina. No, meaning he'll keep going long after someone else who he'll be able to keep going long past most ordinary people and long past even the most superhuman characters who still produce fatigue toxins in their muscles. That's not the only thing. He's also got an extremely high durability. Pretty much the only thing capable of basically the only thing that is really capable of hurting him or even let alone destroying him, are weapons forged in heaven. He has taken blows from beings such as the Hulk, had his entire skull destroyed and regenerated instantly without any discomfort. Yeah, bet you didn't know he had a regenerative healing factor too. He also has Hellfire manipulation, which allows him to control and project mystic fire known as Hellfire. Anyway, he also has mystic chain production, which allows him to basically create a mystical lasso made out of chain metal. The mystical chain that is capable of growing in length, cutting through almost anything, and transforming into other weapons. He's also capable of spewing and projecting chains from his mouth or chest at will. So if he needs more or just ran out, he can bring it back almost instantly. He can also enhance his eyes, and he's also got some pretty decent speed. He's not superhuman in the speed factor, but, well, he is superhuman, but not. If I'm being blunt here, Marvel, out of a 7, like on a scale from 1 to 7, ranks his speed around 3. So he's not, and 7 being light speed and beyond. So he's not really light speed, but he's not a lightweight either that's slow as molasses. He can keep up. And his ultimate ability is the Penance Stare. Ghost Rider possesses the supernatural ability to cause any individual who stares into his eyes to see and feel every bit of pain that they have ever inflicted on anyone in their entire lifetime for all eternity. Basically trapping them in an infinite loop. The only way to escape the Penance Stare is to feel no remorse or regret about any of the things you've done. And for example, Galactus feels remorse that he, to keep himself alive, sometimes has to eat planets that are inhabited by sentient beings because the next planet that he could devour is too far away for him to reach, each before he'll starve. So, for example, say it was near Earth and the next planet that he could eat, quote unquote, was too far away. Like, he literally would die by the time he got to Mars. And his only option is eat Earth. He'd feel remorse for having to eat Earth since Earth has sentient life on it, and would rather make the trip to Mars if he could make it to live, but he couldn't. So he would feel the full force of the Penance Stare and be trapped in it for all eternity. Whereas someone like the Punisher, who feels no remorse for anything they've ever done or guilt, is gonna be able to walk through it because he doesn't care about the pain he's inflicted. Moving on. Next up is whichever version of Scorpion I've decided to talk about in this video. Okay? Let's talk about Scorpion from pre-2009, meaning every this is Scorpion from Mortal Kombat 1 to Armageddon, meaning anything after Armageddon will not be mentioned or talked about in this video, because I will be doing that version a little bit later. So, okay, let's begin. First off, Scorpion is a Spectre, and as a Spectre, he is pretty much immune to death as he is forced to wander as his soul is still bound by revenge, allowing him to endlessly chase his target until his target has been silenced. And as a ninja, he has advanced combat training in a lot of different weapons. From his spear weapon, which is basically a kunai attached to a sturdy rope, which he uses as his stinger, and he projects through his wrist like Spider-Man's webs. But he has also used ninjato blades, axes, and a variety of other weapons. And he's also pretty skilled in hand-to-hand combat. And he's also able to teleport or transform himself into a giant scorpion. And he's even able to control and manipulate and produce hellfire, a mystical variant of fire itself. Anyway, he's also strong as a Spectre. He until his strength and speed are augmented. He was even able to fight Raiden, who would be at the speed of lightning. And his strength, with his strength, his ninja training strength, augmented by the fact that he's a Spectre, he's strong enough to, in a one clean hand motion, grab a person, rip their head, neck, and spine off of their body with literally one hand in a clean motion with very little effort. He is not someone you want to mess with. Now let's see the results. And maybe you'll like him, maybe you won't.
Hero
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Why and how is Ghost Rider winning this first fight? Alright, literally, Scorpion's immune to death, and that's how you win, right? Well, here's something else. It turns out Scorpion's not the only one who's immune to death. And if we're going by Mortal Kombat rules, if they are in the Mortal Kombat, are able to, if they are fighting in that tournament style, which they probably wouldn't be. Yeah, so first off, take out the Mortal Kombat rules of, oh, you must be killable to participate in the tournament. So let's take that out. Give Scorpion that advantage, right? Even then, Scorpion's not the only one who pretty much can't die, because there's one with Ghost Rider's healing factor of him regenerating his head instantly after it was destroyed and taking punches from the Hulk. I'm pretty sure Ghost Rider's not going to be killed by Scorpion. The Hulk is literally strong enough to lift a 100 billion ton mountain. Scorpion can be defeated by a normal human. Like Liu Kang. And even if you don't consider them completely normal, he's still got that. He's still not Hulk level strength, no matter what. And even if somehow he was Hulk level strength, Hulk didn't even hurt him. He took the force of Hulk's punch. And also, his durability. Let me read it to you specifically. Johnny Blaze is high resistance to the point of Johnny Blaze is highly resistant to the point of being basically immune to all types of earthly damage, as he has taken blows from beings such as the Hulk, his entire skull destroyed and regenerated instantly without any discomfort. And while the Ghost Rider is in control, only divine weapons forged in heaven can harm the Ghost Rider. The Ghost Rider is capable of withstanding great impact force, temperature, pressure extremes, powerful energy blasts, falls from great heights without sustaining injury, has his bodily tissue have been transformed, leaving only a skeleton. Most projectiles, such as bullets, simply pass through him or bounce off his bones. Ghost Rider's body is for all intensive purposes immune to physical injury, as he is evidently not able to feel pain and is able to survive with no apparent discomfort, no matter how severe the injury, unless a weapon forged from heaven itself is used against him. So, you need holy weapons to kill Ghost Rider. Even then, regenerative healing factor. Despite his invulnerability to conventional forms of injury, objects such as weapons forged in heaven by the Archangel Zekiel can actually harm the Ghost Rider to a certain extent. However, if being is damaged, the magical energies imbuing him allow the Ghost Rider or Johnny Blaze to instantly regenerate all damage done, even to the point of fully regenerating lost limbs in moments, and regenerating his skull after it was destroyed in seconds without any discomfort or any evident pain. So, Scorpion's not fast enough to kill him with the divine or holy weapon if he had one. 2, he doesn't have a divine or holy weapon, so he can't kill Ghost Rider either. So how does this fight end? One way. The penance stare. The penance stare actually actually traps you in the pain and literally traps you in every bit of pain that you have inflicted on anyone in your entire lifetime. And I know you're thinking, oh, but you said and that people who don't care about the pain that they've caused can be immune to it. No. Yes, I know I said that. But here's the thing. Ghost Rider feels regret for having killed the first Sub-Zero. Because the first Sub-Zero, he found out, oh, that guy was innocent. Quan Chi's the one who killed my wife and son. And the original Sub-Zero is innocent. Oh, I feel bad. And as recompense, I'm going to protect his younger brother until the day I am no longer able to move and seek revenge on Quan Chi. So he has at least inflicted a lot of pain on both the first Sub-Zero by killing him mercilessly, and two, by the second Sub-Zero by having killed that second Sub-Zero's brother without any remorse at the time. And he obviously regrets it's doing that and causing both of them pain. So he will feel the pain that he has caused them. Unlike the Punisher, who can negate it because he doesn't regret doing it. Scorpion does regret doing that. At least those two acts. So, yeah, the penance stare pretty much seals it for Ghost Rider, because even if you say, Scorpion's ninja training will allow him to avoid looking into Ghost Rider's eyes. Eventually, Scorpion's gonna tire here because this fight's gonna go on. He's gonna lip up. The penance stare is the only way this fight can truly end, because Scorpion has no way of harming Ghost Rider, and Ghost Rider, besides the penance stare, has no other way of harming Scorpion. So, by having it come down, so the fight is eventually going to go on until Scorpion makes that one fatal mistake that allows Ghost Rider to stare him down and force him to feel the pain of the penance stare. So the winner is Ghost Rider. I am sorry, but that's the only way this fight can pretty much end.